Turning now to the coronavirus, a new update from the state and concern over outbreaks tied to large events. My partner Carolyn Clifford is live for us tonight on Detroit's East Side for the latest COVID snapshot in our communities and more. Carolyn, good evening.
Hi there, Dave. You know, this is so very important. I am live inside the Popoff Family Health Center on the city's east side. And today, the state is releasing the latest COVID numbers, and here they are. Take a look. 18,453 new cases over the last 7 days. That breaks down to an average of 2,636 cases per day. Is down slightly from the week before when we saw closer to 2,791 cases per day. Now, these numbers coming after nearly 40 people tested positive for COVID after attending the Mackinac Policy Conference. That's 3% of attendees there. So now, with big summer events coming up, we went in search of some answers for what precautions you need to take for you and your family. Loretta Bush is the president and CEO of the Authority Health Popoff Family Health Center on Mack Avenue in Detroit. It's been under her leadership for 3 years, and this community relies on this clinic for health care. Without this clinic, I mean, what would people around here do?
They would probably have a very difficult time accessing primary care. Many of our patients walk up to this clinic, they ride their bikes up to this clinic.
So when she learned of an uptick in people testing positive for COVID from the Mackinac Policy Conference last week, she was worried because she had a front row seat.
It was disturbing. You know, whenever you're gathering in a large crowd, there's the possibility because certainly COVID has not gone away.
According to the Detroit Regional Chamber's post on Monday, there were 1,347 attendees at the Mackinac Policy Conference, and they had to provide proof of vaccination or a negative PCR test. The chamber said 14 people took advantage of the testing option.
We all know that the testing is not 100% accurate either. So, I mean, there's always going to be slips that go through the crack and people who are positive not knowing that they're positive.
Dr. Ali Schwedo of Medcare Urgent Care in Redford Township says people heading to big events, whether graduations, proms, or weddings, need to be smart. So who is being so proactive? Their parents?
So actually the school system is. A lot of the school systems are requiring that before they're having indoor gathering like prom or homecoming, that they come and get tested prior and provide a negative result before going in.
The owner of Balloons at Your Service Party Rental is decorating for 2 proms on Friday and a wedding here in her backyard on Saturday. How are you handling that, especially with COVID numbers?
Well, we're doing the best that we can. We are taking precautions. We're having things like a porta potty and a manual sink for people to wash their hands.
As for Bush, whose clinic sees at least 100 patients a week,
This is just a reminder that we are not out of the pandemic and that we still have to take precautions. We need to get tested, we need to get vaccinated, but we know that even if you're vaccinated, you can still contract COVID.
that means mask up if you need to. Bottom line, Dave, we all have to be really, really smart during this time. Get tested the right way. Go to the doctor if you have to. Mask up if you are concerned, and consider your own risk before you head out for fun at these big events with your loved ones. Dave, a lot to think about, but we can all stay safe if we act smart.
Indeed, and we saw that at the Mackinac Policy Conference as well. Up to 40 individuals impacted there with positive tests. So yes, it remains an issue in our community. Carolyn, thank you for bringing that.